Ever wondered why hemoglobin and platelets are crucial to our survival? These two components of our blood play vital roles in maintaining our health. Hemoglobin, a protein found in red blood cells, is responsible for carrying oxygen from our lungs to the rest of our body. It's like the delivery service of the human body, ensuring every cell gets the oxygen it needs to function. On the other hand, platelets are the body's repairmen. They help clot blood at the site of a wound, preventing us from bleeding out. Imagine them as tiny band-aids, rushing to the scene whenever there's an injury. Understanding the physiology and pathology of these two components is fascinating. Physiology explores how they function in a healthy body, while pathology dives into what happens when things go wrong, leading to diseases. These aspects offer insight into how our bodies work and how medical professionals combat illnesses. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the world of hemoglobin and platelets. Hemoglobin, a protein in your red blood cells, plays a vital role in our bodies, but how exactly does it function? Let's delve into the fascinating world of hemoglobin. Picture it as the Uber of our body, shuttling oxygen and carbon dioxide to and from our cells. But what gives hemoglobin this unique ability? Hemoglobin is a complex protein made up of 4 globular protein subunits. Each of these subunits is a polypeptide chain, and nestled within each chain is a heme group. This heme group holds an iron atom, and it's this iron that has a remarkable affinity for oxygen. When we inhale, oxygen from the air we breathe enters our lungs and finds its way to the alveoli, tiny air sacs that facilitate gas exchange. Here, oxygen molecules bind to the iron in the hemoglobin, turning it bright red, a process known as oxygenation. This oxygen-rich bright red blood is then pumped by the heart to all parts of our body. But hemoglobin's job doesn't end there. After delivering oxygen to our tissues, it picks up carbon dioxide, a waste product produced by our cells during metabolism. This process is known as carbaminohemoglobin formation. Hemoglobin carries this carbon dioxide back to the lungs, where it's exhaled out of the body, completing a round trip. This constant cycle of oxygen delivery and carbon dioxide removal keeps our cells functioning and our bodies alive. It's a bit like a city's infrastructure, with hemoglobin acting as the busy transport system, ensuring passengers, in this case oxygen and carbon dioxide, get to their respective destinations. So, you see, hemoglobin is more than just a protein. It's a lifeline, a transport system, and a waste disposal unit, all rolled into one. It's a tireless worker, constantly ensuring our bodies have the oxygen they need to function, while simultaneously removing the waste products of metabolism. Clearly, hemoglobin stands as an essential player in maintaining our body's functionality. It's the unsung hero of our bodies, keeping us alive and well, one breath at a time. However, like any other component of our bodies, hemoglobin too can have its share of issues. Let's take a closer look at some of these. A common disorder related to hemoglobin is anemia, a condition where your body lacks enough healthy red blood cells or hemoglobin. This deficit means your cells don't get enough oxygen, leading to fatigue and weakness. Then we have sickle cell disease, a genetic disorder causing red blood cells to become misshapen and break down. This leads to fewer red blood cells in the body, causing a similar lack of oxygen as anemia, but also leading to painful episodes called crises. Symptoms for both conditions can range from shortness of breath, fatigue, to severe pain. These disorders highlight the crucial role hemoglobin plays in our bodies. Despite these challenges, our bodies have a way of dealing with hemoglobin-related disorders, thanks to another crucial component: platelets. Platelets, tiny blood cells that help your body form clots to stop bleeding, but what happens when they don't function properly? Platelets, these microscopic powerhouses, play a crucial role in our bodies. To put it simply, they act as the first responders when there's an injury. They rush to the site, stick together, and form a plug or clot to stop bleeding. It's like a band-aid made from your own cells. But sometimes things don't go as planned. Let's take a look at thrombocytopenia, the condition where the body doesn't have enough platelets. It can occur due to various reasons, such as an enlarged spleen, certain infections, or even as a side effect of medications. The lack of platelets means the body can't form clots as effectively, leading to easy bruising, prolonged bleeding from cuts, or spontaneous bleeding in severe cases. The other end of the spectrum, we have thrombocythemia, where the body produces too many platelets. You might think the more the merrier, right? Not in this case. These excess platelets can lead to the formation of unwanted blood clots, blocking blood flow to vital organs. Symptoms can include headaches, dizziness, chest pain, or even stroke-like symptoms in severe cases. But it's not all doom and gloom. Medical advancements have given us various ways to manage these conditions. In thrombocytopenia, treatments might involve platelet transfusions or medications to boost platelet production. For thrombocythemia, the approach could involve medications to reduce platelet count or procedures to remove excess platelets. So you see that these tiny cells, often overlooked, are superheroes in their own right. They're there for us, ready to spring into action at a moment's notice, ensuring we don't lose too much blood when we get hurt. But just like any superhero, they too can have their off days, leading to conditions that require medical attention. Thus, platelets, like hemoglobin, are vital to our survival, ensuring that we maintain a healthy, functioning body. So, what have we learned today about hemoglobin and platelets? We've explored the vital roles these two components play in our bodies. Hemoglobin, the iron-rich protein in red blood cells, is primarily responsible for carrying oxygen from our lungs to the rest of our bodies. On the other hand, platelets, the smallest of our blood cells, are the first responders when it comes to blood clotting and wound healing. We've also delved into common disorders related to each. For hemoglobin, conditions like anemia and sickle cell disease can result from abnormalities, leading to symptoms such as fatigue and pain. Platelet disorders, such as thrombocytopenia and thrombocythemia, can lead to excessive bleeding or clotting, respectively. In essence, both hemoglobin and platelets are vital cogs in the intricate machinery of our bodies, each playing their part in maintaining our overall health. Remember, understanding these crucial components of our bodies can help us appreciate the complexities and marvels of human health and physiology.